En Perros en Acción, presentamos al señor Jorge Nallem en una entrevista exclusiva al señor Spagnolo, juez de todas las razas de origen australiano.
Hello, Guy. This interview it's about whatever you want to tell us about highlights in your life in dogs. As a breeder, as a judge, as a handler, giving seminars as you had done all over the world, whatever you feel to talk, not as usually you talk as very well known breeder of Labradors in the whole world, but maybe something different, something that makes you remember with very special memories in your life of dog world.
I guess being involved in the dog world is a pretty fortunate thing. It enables us to meet lots of different people from all over the world, make new friends. It gives us great opportunity. It actually is a privilege to be able to judge and to appreciate other people's good work in the dog world, breeding other breeders. It's something that people shouldn't take lightly. It's it's an important thing to actually stand in the middle of the ring and make a decision. It's the future of the breed that you're judging, really. So it is important and it is a privilege.
What do you think about the future of the dog world with not close in breeding, how to mark type, how to get a proper type in your kennel, or how to do what you have done in the years?
Well, to be honest with you, I think I'm glad in a way that I'm coming to the end of my breeding career. Not just yet, but maybe another 10 or 15 years, because I can only think that this is not a good thing. As a breeder, everyone has to be responsible for what they're doing. They're really the custodian of the breed, and if you're a good breeder, you will always try and do the very best for that breed. That is making sure that you breed with healthy stock, sound in body and in temperament, and I'm a firm believer in breeding within a family, especially if the family's good. It's no good breeding within a family if the family is producing rubbish. But if it's a family of dogs that has consistency and produces quality animals, and it's sound in body and sound in mind, then stick with it. And yeah, I guess I have set a type. And the only reason that happens is because the tighter you keep it, and you like what you're breeding, and you like the quality, the look, to keep that look, you have to stay within the boundaries. Every now and again, you have to step out of the box to bring in some fresh blood, but you have to be very careful where you go for the fresh blood, because every time you step out of the box, you're introducing some things that you never had and you don't really want. But also with that comes some very good things. So you've got to be able to select and keep what you want. And then once you've done that, then you go back to the family tightly again. That's how I breed. And many people say to me that it doesn't matter where they go or whatever country they're in, they can pick my dogs. And that's because I've set a type, whether it's right or wrong, but that's the type I like, and that's the type that's done very well for me, and it is also appreciated by many, many people that have judged them here in Australia and overseas, so I'm sticking with it.
For new breeders that maybe are going to try to do your job, that you can get and mark this type, for example, not breeding so closely like brother and sister, or mother with son, or
when I say I breed within a family, I've never ever done brother sister matings, or in fact I've never done father daughters or mother-sons. I've never done those sort of breedings. I don't really believe in doing that. But when I talk about breeding within a family, I do cousins, I do uncle, niece, auntie, nephew, half-brother and sister sometimes, depending. But I never do mother and son or father and daughter, or brother and sister, never. I think that's getting a little bit too close. You know, you need to preserve what you're doing, but at the same time you've got to be careful that you don't breed so tight that you're going to have problems. And I think that will happen if you do that. You just got to be a little bit aware of what you're doing and careful about what you're doing, I guess. I don't know.
Okay, Guy, thank you very much. It has been a pleasure to have you in our show, and it has been a pleasure to have you in this program, Dogs in Action.
Yeah.
And I'm sure everybody will enjoy listening to your opinion. That is very important for all of us.
Yeah, well, thank you for having me. I've enjoyed the weekend, and I wish everyone the best of luck.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Ya llega el último bloque. En el Hotel Conrad de Punta del Este, el australiano Guy Spagnolo examinará a los 10 excelentes ejemplares que ganaron un lugar en la última gran final de la exposición del Kennel Club uruguayo. Quédate, hay más Perros en Acción.